Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. Now, today I've actually got my pop filter built and in place. I'm probably going to post a picture of it on Twitter later, but it's pretty snazzy. I'm really hoping that this sounds a lot better than my last video, just because of that. Well, I'm surprised I made that jump. Anyways, so yeah, that's something that I did recently. Oh, jeez. I hate that enemy. Get off! I'm surprised I lived through that too. Actually, it's just as well that I died, because I'm pretty sure I need both Kongs for getting to the bonus stage. Because there isn't another barrel up there, I don't think. Anyways, so yeah, I found out some things involving doing recording and whatnot, and I found out that I can actually... I don't know if that picked up. I sure hope it didn't pick that up, because it was one of my laptop screw-ups slightly. Like occasionally it was a brr noise. Yeah. Anyways, what else was I going to talk about? Oh, hang on, I want to focus on this part. That's what that's okay, Diddy, I don't need you anymore anyway. I have no idea why that cannonball respawned. Did you see that? That's so weird. Anyways, this is the last bonus stage that actually involves, getting a Kremling token, or whatever it's called. Kremling, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't remember. Anyways, the main gimmick of this stage is actually to just float down carefully, and there we go. Second to last token in the game. Last one's in the final area of the game. The final boss, I mean. Oh, jeez, no! That's okay, we'll just... Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, videos, I was doing some experiments and found out that, and I know for some people this is probably really obvious, but I found out that by default, Greggian, the recording software, you jerk! I'm surprised he didn't hurt me that time. Anyways, I found out that by default, Greggian compresses videos while it records. And right now I have that turned off because... that's Screech right there. I'm playing a Squawk. What am I talking about? Anyway, basically you want to take a lot of shortcuts for this. And... oh, jeez. Up here... unless you're really trying to be a perfectionist about this, I wouldn't recommend going after that DK token while in the same run as trying to beat Screech in the race. Because he moves fast. Not as fast as you do, but he continuously moves throughout the thing, moving right through enemies, because he just doesn't care, I guess. He can't hurt you, but you can't hurt him either, so... There is one thing that it did to make it fair. Now, I don't know what the optimal path for all this is, but I do know enough to guarantee victory. Oh, that's already the end. I didn't think I was that close already. I could have very easily gotten that right there. Now, right here... save game. It says 1 coin with an exclamation mark. Normally it's free on the first one, as I've said before, but I have no idea why She charges you 1 coin for that. And as you can see, we're already 80% done with the game. And right over here is the final boss. And yeah, so this is going to be tricky. There's a reason why I saved right there, because I'm almost positive I'm going to die a couple times. Because this boss is pretty challenging. Oh, jeez. Oh, I didn't think that would work that way. Anyway, the basic idea of this boss fight isn't to jump on them, or whatever. You're supposed to grab the cannonball that he shoots out and throw it into the cannon while he's... Wow, I'm surprised that worked. While he's sucking it up. So yeah, that's... Now it looks like I'm actually, for the most part, doing pretty well, but again, this is because I got a lot of practice with this. And this boss doesn't have one or 2 phases, but he has 3 phases. As you can see, the first one, the cannonballs just drop on the ground, but this one, he shoots them at you. Alright, I guess one thing I should talk about now at this point is the games I've been playing lately, which, I just got started on Katamari Forever on PS3, obviously, and, excuse me, and I'm also going to be playing, Demon Souls, which I know Kyle from Full Grown Gaming. I know I said I was gonna start calling just playing Kyle, but yeah. Anyways, Force of Habit, I guess. Now where was I? I don't remember anymore. Oh yes, Demon Souls. I know he was talking about how he was interested in trying it out because it's infamously difficult, which I'll be able to. That's this third one. He doesn't even shoot cannonballs at you. He just shoots... Oh. No. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. And double thank goodness. But yeah, as you can see, those puffs of smoke have special effects. That status ailments, I guess you could call them. Which would be a really weird concept for... As you can see right there, I don't remember what the individual gases do. Apparently the blue one stops you, but I know one of them slows you down, and another one reverses the inputs of the directions of the directional pad or D-pad. Oh, jeez, this is the one that... Okay, now I know which one is which, because this is the one that reverses the direction. Oh, what a jerk. I forgot that that's what he does at this point. My strategy for this is to just run back and forth and hope that he doesn't spawn near me. Ha. Now be careful right here because he still launches it at you and it will hurt you. That is for all the ones. Oh, here comes Donkey. Pow! That was awesome. Except that you didn't deliver the final blow, Donkey did. But you know what? That's not the end of Captain K. Rool. No, I'm recording something. I couldn't read the last one because I had to. Someone was asking me something. And dumped K. Rool in his filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Of course, if I had been playing, I'd made sure K. Rool never tries a cheap trick like this again. I reckon you found all the Krem coins and completed the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything from your first game, can we? One more thing, how many of my special video game hero coins did you find? A real player, such as myself, would have found plenty, I'm sure. Let's see how well you did, eh? Now, something I have to point out, which is really weird, you'll have to excuse me for allowing the cursor onto the screen for this, but right here you can see what looks like Sonic shoes and a ray gun. I don't know what the ray gun's in reference to, and it says no hopers right here, as to imply that there was no hope for Sonic to be a video game hero. It's been a while since I've actually seen this end screen with all three so-called heroes on the platforms, but as you can see, Mario and Yoshi are here. And yeah, when you find the other 5 that I haven't collected yet because they're in the Lost World stages, you'll take Mario's place. Oh, wait, no, not 5, it's 6, because you have to exceed the number that he has, which is all but one of them. And so yeah, this shows you the names of all the enemies that I couldn't say when playing. And actually it also shows you the ally names as well, if I recall correctly. And I think they did this in the first Donkey Kong as well, but Donkey Kong Country, but I don't remember. So yeah, future videos. I may very well. I got Donkey Kong. Not Donkey Kong. This is Donkey Kong. I got Sonic the Hedgehog 4, just episode 1 on Steam recently, thanks to a sale that went on. So, if you guys want to see that, let me know, because I could let's play that rather easily now that I found out, that Gregian can actually record things without lagging them to crap. And I actually found out, I actually just tested to see how far I could take that by starting up even Portal 2, which is probably the most high-def game I have that, most high-def game that I have that runs at full speed on my computer. And it actually did work pretty well. Kaboing. What a weird name for that enemy. Then again, they're all weird names, and all the Kremlings have K as their at the beginning of their names, I think, because it's some kind of motif they have. And if you remember from the first game, the false credits has everybody's name with a K instead of a C, which was pretty funny. Okay, not funny, just clever. Anyways, yeah, I could definitely, I could record, Sonic 4 Episode 1, if you guys want to see that. Also, what I'd like to see feedback on is whether or not you want to see me play through, each stage to its own, of the Lost World to its own, video, because chances are I am gonna die a lot. Sorry, Lord Cat. So yeah, whether you want to see them individually, the videos will probably be fairly short if I do that, but and it'll be, but though I guess you could say there'll be plenty of them, but also that I'll make sure I don't have an overly long video. Like, the main reason that this video is going to be going on for a while is because of the credits, which starts off with just listing off the enemy names, as you can see right in front of you, and then it'll play the regular credits. Though this being like a Super Nintendo game, I'm not, well, actually there probably will be plenty of people on the list, but usually with older games, there aren't as many people working on them. When nowadays you have like 30 minutes to, 30 minutes to the credits sequence. It's funny how some of these characters that are just scrolling along aren't even moving with any kind of locomotion. Like, some of them clearly have ways of moving and simply don't. And others, like Glimmer right there, was just sliding along. Oh, there's Swanky. And Funky. Man, I wish I could fly through the air on a surfboard. That'd be amazing. Excuse me. yeah, you could actually look at my Steam games list if you want to know what other games I've got, and you can go ahead and ask me which ones you think might work on Gregian, because not all of them are fully functional. Like they'll either and it's not just lag, it's like, excuse me, it's mostly about how the games themselves just simply won't be recognized by Gregian. Even some emulators that I've played with don't actually work with Gregian, and I'm not entirely sure why, except that it says that excuse me, it basically says it's not a 3D game. Excuse me. So, yeah, now I would give my thoughts on the game, I guess you could say, but as we know, it's not over yet, even though this is the credits. It's one of those games that require you to watch the credits twice. At least I think it does. Anyways, I honestly can't Nintendo Power. That reminds me of this of an actual place in a Nintendo game that was partially removed. The entrance of it was removed. It was for A Link to the Past, and apparently someone won a contest in Nintendo Power or something to have their name appear in the game, which was pretty cool, but they removed the entrance to his room. However, there are ways to glitch your way into his room, which are quite interesting. Most of them involve, like, bombing yourself through a door or something. Excuse me. Sorry about that again. So yeah, this is the end, as you can see, just in plain red text. But it's not the end, and I'll see you next time. I guess I'll end on the title screen. It would probably be more appropriate, but to go with the other screen. But I just press start and. Anyways, see you next time. Bye.